Good morning. Hope you're having a great week already. Well, we're going to expound on what we talked about last Monday, and we talked about practicing, loving, and being kind. And we said practice, 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 practice. And I guess I wanted to expound on that in saying something about practice. One of those things, Coach Godfrey reminded me, I had one of the best coaches in the state of Colorado when I was in high school and played basketball. And he always told us, he said, and this spread to other coaches in the area, but Coach Vlashine always said that practice makes permanent, but he said perfect practice makes perfect, and that perfect practice makes permanent. And so you can go out and practice, but if you're practicing it wrong, doing it wrong, then you're not going to get the best results. So if you learn to shoot a basketball incorrectly, you're not going to get the best results you could get. And so I want to talk today about perfecting our practice as we are out there practicing loving and being kind. And we talked about that scripture last week was 1 John 4:7. Practice being loving and kind. Practice that. And so I'm going to expound on that today. First, we're going to read, and we're going to read out of the Living Bible today. But a lot of people sometimes will ask, well, what's in it for me? And I know that's a bad thing to say, but it's not probably the Christian attitude to say, well, what's in it for me? But I do want to show you what's in it for you in practicing being loving and kind, because it says it right here in Proverbs 21:21. The man who tries to be good, loving, and kind finds life, righteousness, and honor. So in being good, loving, and kind, you're going to find life, righteousness, and honor. And life meaning that you're going to find the good life. You're going to find the pleasant life, the peaceful life, the loving life, the excellent life. Those are the things you're going to find if you practice being good, loving, and kind. You're going to find righteousness, and my pastor and another pastor told him, and my pastor says, righteousness also means right thinking and right doing. So you're going to find that you're going to have right thinking, and you're going to be doing the right things. And so not only are you going to have the righteousness of Christ that makes you righteous, you are going to think right, and you're going to do right because of the way you are being loving, kind, and good. And then finally, you're going to find honor. And honor is one of those things that you can't buy honor, you can't steal honor, you can't demand honor. Honor is something that you earn. And it's something that requires you to put forth certain thoughts, actions, behaviors that others will take and honor you for those actions and for those behaviors and for those thoughts and those words. And so if you're out there practicing and perfect practicing being good, loving, and kind, you're going to receive honor. So the last thing I want to talk about today is, okay, Michael, you've told us that we need to practice being loving and kind, and then we need to have perfect practice, because perfect practice will make it permanent in our lives and make it the right thing, the perfect thing. But you haven't really told us how to do that. Well, I'm going to quickly tell you how to do that. And I'm not going to go through the whole thing because I don't have time to do that in these short talks that I do on Monday. But you will have time to do it, because you're going to have time to read it, look at it, and study it. So the third scripture that I'm going to talk about today, 1 John 4:7 says, We need to practice being loving and kind. And Proverbs 21:21 says that if we do practice being good, loving, and kind, that we are going to receive the great life, we're going to receive righteousness, and we're going to receive honor. And the third scripture today is 1 Corinthians 13. In 1 Corinthians 13, it tells us how to perfectly practice. It is called the love chapter, and a lot of people think that it only pertains to weddings and husband and wife and boyfriend-girlfriend type relationships. That is not true. It is called the love chapter because it tells you how to love. It doesn't say that it is love between a man and a woman. It says how to love. So this is how you love your brother, how you love your friends, how you love a stranger that you've just met. So read the love chapter, 1 Corinthians 13, and study what love is and what love isn't. And that is how you can practice perfectly so that it will become permanent in your life. And if you practice loving and being kind, you're going to receive life, righteousness, and honor. So I hope you have a great week. I hope this challenges you. I hope it encourages you to go out there and practice being loving and kind. Until next Monday, bless you. Don't forget that I'm always welcome for prayer. I want to pray with you. You can call me, 970-466-4663, or you can always email me, michael@problemsolvergroup.com. Have a great week.